All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Friday edition of the Paranormal Portal. I'm your host, Brent Thomas, and thank you so much for being here. I had to screw around with the TFR guys because there's a live mic issue in between shows, so I decided to stomp all over the mainstream news and just have fun with it. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. I got to take a quick peek at our YouTube. Make sure that we're actually broadcasting while I was playing. All right, we are live there too, so everything's looking good. I guess we got a great show lined up for you guys tonight. But you may want to be able to call in. You're going to want to call in because tonight's show is, of course, featuring our wonderful friend and Paranormal Portal Psychic, Mrs. Debra Varner, who is here tonight to do free psychic readings to callers of the show. So if you want a little peek ahead into what's going on, maybe your love life is kind of shaky, or you're wondering if you're going to find the right person, or your job kind of sucks and you're looking for some kind of light at the end of the tunnel, or you're looking into the finances, what can you expect, etc., etc., Deb can help you look a little bit ahead here and see what's going on, at least see what you're working through right now, and maybe give you some ideas of where you need to focus. So welcome to the show, Miss Deb. Great to have you back.
Hey, Brent. Hey, everybody. It's great to be back.
Oh, are you all strapped in and ready?
Yes.
Because I'll tell you what, I hadn't even launched the show. It was about 5 minutes before showtime, and I connected to the phone lines, and boom, we already had one person on hold right away, and then another person joined in. So we've got people on hold already. I haven't looked at it for the last few minutes, but I'm sure we're going to see all kinds of traction tonight, and I suppose I should do this so that you're on the screen too. At least an image of you is on the screen. So let me get up the phone lines if I can find them. Where are they? All right, let me see. Here they are. Yep, we still got two callers on hold here, so I guess we'll get started, ladies and gentlemen. And again, the call-in number is 720-923-0500 for the portal. Again, 720-923-0500. So we have our own number on the Paranormal Portal, and I'm sorry there is no UK number here, but if you would like to call in, and they're filling in right as I'm talking. So again, 720-923-0500. My advice is to call in, get on hold, and hold the line, because these now a quick laundry list before we get into the calls. Deb's process is unique to Deb. Okay, she'll often say they say they. She'll talk about they. The they that she's mentioning are her spirit guides, which is what she communicates with, who are communicating to your spirit guides and giving that flow of information as I understand it. Now, her process is really simple. It's not a word game. It's not a psychological banter game. It's what's your name and what do you want to know about? And it's just your first name. Give her your first name and what are you interested in learning about. Do you want a general reading? Just whatever comes up, comes up. Do you want to know about your relationship status or love life or job or whatever? Just, a few word answer. And then Deb goes into her thing. Now, there may be pauses during these, and a lot of people get uncomfortable during those pauses, like they think they're supposed to say something. And just relax. It's just Deb's process. We'll just give her the silence that she needs, and she'll be back, I promise. So it can be a few seconds, and it takes some people by surprise, and I can tell they get a little uncertain of what to do there. But it's just the way the readings work. So with that, let's get to our first caller, who was on hold before the show even started. And this is coming from area code 701. You're on the air. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Well, I'm sure you didn't call to talk to me, but it's nice to hear from you anyway. But I'll let Deb take over and get you started.
Thank you.
Hi, who am I talking to, please?
Hi, Deb. This is Joe.
Hi, Joe.
How are you doing tonight?
Okay. What can I help you with?
I've been struggling with a lot of things, actually, but I'm kind of wondering how my professional career is going to go.
How your career is going to go. Okay. Hmm. Um, they're talking about you having some problems with people surrounding your career. It's kind of like a little bit of a holdback, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. Actually, it's almost like somebody has set trial and error in front of you, and so far so good. They're talking about you're on a good path where you're at. They're talking about it's looking good.
Should I continue to keep doing what I'm doing?
Well, that's kind of what they're saying. Don't expect for things to kind of take off and run right away. They're going to go slowly, but it looks like you are where you're supposed to be. You're on the path that you need to be on, and it's going to get better for you. And it's like I said, it's some people that are kind of sit there for trial and error, more to make you think about things and come to better decisions where it's concerned.
That makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, you're eventually, it's not, like I said, it's not going to take off running, but you will eventually, get there. It will go good for you. If you can just have the patience and, like I said, deal with the little things that are going on around it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to do good.
Thank you so much, Deb. I really appreciate your time.
You're very welcome. Is there anything else?
And thank you very much, Brian.
Oh, yeah, no worries, man. Is there anything else you wanted any information about, or was it just that?
Well, that was the most concerning. I mean, it's always nice to have a psychic reading done about anything, really.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, if your reading has gone pretty quick, and if you wanted a few more minutes for just a general, that's cool, too.
A general would be wonderful. That would be awesome.
They're talking about trusting in yourself more, that you have had a whole lot of problems in the past, being your own best friend. And they say you really need to start trusting in yourself, because you do really make good decisions for yourself. It might not always seem it, but, you get to where you need to go eventually. So don't get in your own way.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. They're talking about a party.
Hmm.
And it's already been planned. And if you haven't heard about it yet, you will be hearing about it shortly. It's not going to be a total blowout kind of party. It'll be kind of a subtle party, but they said it will be fun, that you definitely need to go, that you'll enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I don't know about a party, but that is very intriguing. Now I'm curious.
Yeah. Well, it's already in the plan. So if you haven't heard about it yet, you will be hearing about it soon. So.
Well, that's awesome. I love parties.
Well, I think you're the type that would enjoy it. So.
Yay!
Yay! Woo!
That's
Okay.
right. Awesome.
But that's about all they're showing me for right now. They're talking about you're a good person. You're the kind of the class clown personality.
That is totally right.
Yeah, you are not above pulling pranks on people. And you're able
maybe
to,
once or twice.
yeah, and you are so able to stand back with a serious look on your face. Nobody really knows whether it's you or not. Oh man, cool. But yeah, you seem like a real fun-loving person.
Well, thank you so much. That was an awesome reading. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thanks so much for calling in.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. We appreciate
Hey,
it.
I love the show. Thank you so much, Brian.
Oh, yeah. No worries, brother. And it's Brent, by the way, but that's cool. I appreciate you being here.
Brent. Sorry.
No worries, brother. Have a great night.
Okay, we all get nervous.
Yeah, no, I know. All right, good night. Okay, so let's get to our next caller who is coming from area code 713. You are on the air.
Hey,
Hey. How are you?
I'm on the air.
You're on the air. It's official. You've made it.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to the show.
Let me start by saying I love your show. It's what gets me through the night.
Oh, very cool. Thank you so much. It's great to hear from you, and thank you for calling in.
I'm not a skeptic, but I kind of want to know, because I listen to your show every night.
Okay.
Fantastic.
And I'm sorry, I'm like still in shock because I never do anything like this.
Oh, well, good for you.
So let me get to it because I know other people want to try to get through. But
Listen,
Deb, are you reading anything right now?
Take a quick minute. Take a couple of deep breaths. Okay. Can I have your name, please?
Keisha.
Isha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now. Okay, we're good. Okay, now what is it that you needed to know?
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on right now because, and again, I'm not a skeptic, so I want to say very few words because I have been to so-called mediums, this and that, or whatever, and then they pick up on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I want to say little and get more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand. Call readings are a whole lot better. Let's see what they're talking about with you. Well, right now they're talking about some men in your life that you have made big old mistakes with trusting.
Mm-hmm.
And it honestly wasn't you. It was honestly them. It's the type of man that, for some funny reason, has been drawn to you. Not so much you drawn to them. They were drawn to you. And unfortunately, they were like-minded men, which isn't good.
What do you mean by
that? Their mannerisms, they had a whole lot in common. The way they acted, the things that they said, it was almost, you would catch yourself thinking, Been there, done that. And
Okay.
from what I'm being told, it's a case of you're going to have to change your mindset a little bit in order to draw in the kind of men that you actually deserve, because you deserve better than what you have had. I don't want to go into too much. Yeah, you're worth so much better than what you've been dealing with, and
So this what, and not to cut you off, and I shouldn't, but it's kind of scary right now, but it's not, because I didn't say anything about that. But so this last thing is not going to work.
honestly, I will tell you what they're telling me. Your mindset is going to put you to where you need to be with the kind of man that is going to appreciate you for who you are. You know yourself in the past that you thought they were good guys, and after a little while, you found out that they weren't. And it seems to be the type of guy that you are drawing to you. And for right now, they're talking about you have a beautiful soul. You're a beautiful person. You're somebody that needs the right kind of love. And so far, you really haven't found it. And it's going to be up to you to understand the type of person that you are and love yourself. And then you're going to start drawing people who are going to love you for the person you are inside.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I just, you spent some tears over this situation, and you're not really sure yourself if it's the right one or where you're supposed to be. And I'm just not sure that this is the one. It's just a case of, like I said, you've got to learn, honey, to love yourself and understand who you are and where you're coming from. And then you'll start drawing the right type of people to you, the ones that will take care of you and love you for who you are.
Okay. So what, like you say, what they think, until I get to that point, I just need to let that go.
And until you get to that point, you're still going to be drawing to you the same kind of men that you have been dealing with in the past. I mean, they look good to begin with. They talk good to begin with. Things start happening, and then you start realizing, oh, no. But like I said, it's not you. You just have to get in the right mindset, and you've got to love you before you can deal with loving somebody else.
So will it get better? I mean, do they see something happening worse before it gets?
Well, they're just telling me that until you get where you need to be, you're not going to find the right person to spend your life with.
Okay. And can I ask you two more short questions while I have you on here?
Yes, you can.
Health-wise, and something happened to me family-wise today. The first quick question, then I'm going to get off here because, again, I know other people need to get on here. Health-wise, what's going on?
With you,
Yeah,
or with?
and another member of my family, but me.
Okay, hang on.
I want the truth. I want it all, and I can take it because I see things and I hear things too. But people would think that you're crazy and you can't talk about it. And I feel like I'm crazy now because I'm on Paranormal Portal right now. So
No, honey, you are not crazy.
thank you guys for having me on here again. But yeah,
You are kind of crazy. That's all there is to it.
You're the family.
That's right.
They're talking about I don't know. They're showing me stomach and the intestinal tract.
okay,
They're okay. They're talking about what has been going on and what you're worried about with that situation isn't quite as bad as what they think.
okay,
And honestly, they're talking about, okay, I don't think it has to do with whatever family member you were talking about, but they're talking about there has been other family members that have had similar problems to this, that it has gone both ways. But they're talking about right now for you, it doesn't look as bad as what they think right now. Yeah. Make sure that anything going on, if you have not gotten a second opinion, they're saying to please get a second opinion about things, because that will help you understand what's going on more so than what you know right now. So get a second opinion is what they're telling me.
okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am. And then my last thing, something happened to me today within my family. Can you pick up on that?
Let's see if they can pick up anything.
We got about a minute and a half till the break, just so you guys know.
Okay. I'm not trying to hold her. I just want to know.
Sure.
Yeah, they're talking about somebody getting hurt. I can't tell. They keep talking about a male in the family and something about them getting hurt. And they said it was more accident than on purpose. Lori, yeah, they're not pinpointing what it is.
Yeah, because that didn't happen, you know.
Huh?
I said no. That doesn't. Everything else rings a bell, or what you said, but that last thing, no.
Well, I don't know. That's and it's like I said, that's they were unsure. They're not telling me anything about what happened. They're just saying, you know, from what they're telling me, something about a male and something happening, and it was an accident. It wasn't something done on purpose.
Okay.
So I don't know what.
Okay, guys. Well, we're going to go to our next call after the break, but everybody stay tuned. And thank you so much for calling in, Aisha. That was great to hear from you, and thanks for listening to the show. We'll be right back, everybody, with more of the Paranormal Portal and more of Deb doing free readings to callers of the show. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Extendivite is more than
Real Radio.
Initiating the truth frequency.
This is Truth Frequency Radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back with the second half hour of the Paranormal Portals show event of the night, and we are welcoming Mrs. Debra Varner here with us tonight, and she is doing live psychic readings to callers of the show, and we've kind of jumped off with a bang already, and we've got a full queue waiting for you, Deb. It's just a full house in the phone queue.
Great.
I know.
I'm ready.
You ready? All right. Well, then
I am.
I won't chew up any more time. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of the show, 720-923-0500. Again, 720-923-0500 is the call-in number. If you'd like to try to get a reading of your very own, and I'll move on to the next call. And this is our area code 515. You're on the air.
Hey, Brett. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Hey, I'm Kat. How you doing, brother? Good to hear from you.
Oh, it's another damn paradise, my friend.
Well, welcome to the portal, man. It's good to hear from you. I'll let Deb take it from here.
I am Kat.
All right, man. Hi, Deb. How are you?
Okay. Where are we at tonight?
Illinois, just past Effingham.
Oh, cool. Okay. What can I help you with?
Let's do a general tonight.
A general. Okay. Oh. Huh. They're talking about you being offered kind of a management type job having to do with what you're doing now.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Talking about an offer coming through. You being more the boss man instead of dealing with some other people.
Right.
They're talking about you at the brains, and that's what they're looking for. But it's going to be a situation where it's up to you as to whether you want to take it. Because definitely you'll be more in one place than out and about as much as you are now.
Right. That sounds enticing. I don't know if I could sit behind a desk yet. That might drive me crazy.
Yeah. Well, I say, you're going to have to make the decision. They're talking about, they're talking about your sleep pattern is really crappy. And
yeah, it's not good. It's one of the things I got to work on.
yeah, it's fixing to cause some more physical problems if you don't start getting more rest, because you're just pushing yourself a little bit more than what you need to. And if you don't want to have some medical problems, then you need to start getting more rest, more sleep, because you're definitely not doing yourself any good right now.
Right. Okay.
I don't know where you're heading. Out towards the west. Are you supposed to be heading west sometime soon?
It's possible.
Yeah,
I'm going to be
well,
heading west. I'm delivering in Indiana tonight, and I'll be in Colorado tomorrow. So, yeah, tomorrow I'll be heading west.
talking about being careful.
Okay.
They're not foreseeing anything really bad, but they're talking about being careful. Weird near accident thing. It's almost like there's it's almost like something happening in front of you, so you have to be on the alert so that you're not involved in it. So be careful and watch what you're doing, okay?
Okay.
Okay. But they're stressing you have to deal with the rest and the sleep thing. That's very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to start working on that.
Promise?
I promise. I'll start working. I'll start trying to get more sleep.
Okay.
Might have to cut back on your portal viewing. Just catch the replays, brother.
Oh! Yeah, I will have to catch the replay. You're right. I probably will.
No.
Yeah, first and foremost, take care of yourself. You know, I mean, that's real important, especially from what they're telling me.
Okay. Well, I will work on it.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Just be on the lookout and be careful, okay?
All right, I will. Thank you very much.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in as always, and I'm sure we'll talk to you soon.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Good night. Okay. And our next call is coming from area code 870. You're on the air.
Hey, it's Virginia.
Hey, Virginia. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. Hey, Deb.
Hi, Virginia.
Hey. Nice
Is
to
it
get
ghost
to hear
stories
your voice.
or is there something particular I can help you with?
Something very particular, very particular. My sweet dog has been having seizures for January was a year, so over a year and a half, about a year and a half now. And I have been trying to keep up with every single thing that I thought might be causing her a seizure. And so, me and my friend, we try to use our psychic abilities and get answers from the spirits and stuff. And I've kind of got it down to anxiety and allergies. And I'm having a real hard time with giving her Claritin. My vet said give her Claritin, and I gave her Claritin, but I gave her the Ready tabs, and they had stuff in them that I think might have contributed to seizures.
Oh no!
Or they just weren't strong enough. So I'm even scared to give her Claritin now, and I have the regular Claritin. So my question was, and look, I don't have a problem like, emailing you and us doing a personal thing if you think you can get a lot of information or whatever. But, I'm just trying to figure out how to stop her seizures. She definitely had a lot of them when all of our trees put out leaves and stuff. And then about a week or so later, when the grasses started putting out pollen and the trees still were, she had another bad round of seizures. And so I'm just wondering if it is allergies like I think it is. I have started since the middle of April giving her CBD oil twice a day. My spirit guides told me to give her that twice a day, 10 drops twice a day. So I've been doing that, and I think that's helping with anxiety. So, and it should help with this allergies, but I don't know if I'm missing something. I've really been trying hard to help her.
Okay. Leave the over-counter drugs alone because that's not helping. There are natural remedies out there for allergies. Check into that and get her started on something like that because, the over-the-counter drugs just are not doing her any good at all.
I felt that. I really felt that. I just thought that is hurting her.
It's
okay.
a problem. Yeah, check
Okay.
into the natural herbs and stuff for allergies because they do have them out there. And get her started on
She's
that.
real sensitive. Yeah, she's real sensitive stuff. Like I have changed. Like we can't hardly have any smells in the house. All of our fabric softener, everything's all natural, no smells, unscented. I mean, I'm just trying everything. No candles, and I've kind of got it down to it had to be allergies. And I looked back at last year at about the same time, and she had really bad seizures at about the same time last year because I wrote everything down to try to keep up with it. So, okay, no over-the-counter. See, she's on epilepsy medicine as well, and I really want to get her off of that, but I can't right now because she's still having seizures. If I could go a while with no seizures and try to eliminate those, but over-the-counter stuff, and I mean no over-the-counter, like no Claritin, no Benadryl, none of that, and look for something on that.
Well, Benadryl I don't know. It can at times be bad, but then again, at times it can help. They're talking about
I gave
her having.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, I gave
talking about her having.
And I.
Okay, only one can talk at a time, so.
Let Deb talk.
Okay.
Right, they're talking about her having itchy skin and stuff too. They're also talking about using natural shampoos. There is natural sprays out there that you can get to put on her for any itching that she might have. Stick with as much natural as you can. If it comes down to the point where she needs Benadryl, use it only as necessary. They're definitely saying try the natural allergy meds that should start clearing stuff up and helping her. Why does she worry about y'all?
I can't leave her sight. I mean, I go out and mow the yard, and she can see me when I come back in. She's like she hadn't seen me all day. She's so excited to see me.
There's definitely stress there, and
yeah.
Wow.
I think the CBD oil is helping with that anxiety. I think it is. It seems to be. I can actually leave the room.
How's your anxiety,
and she doesn't
Virginia?
follow me.
Virginia, how's your anxiety?
Oh, I'm good.
Are you? Okay. Because a lot of times,
except for worrying about her when she has seizures,
and that's kind of
that's bad. Yeah.
My point is that oftentimes animals will cue off of their family, and they're extraordinarily empathic, and they will be experiencing your emotions. And so, if she's stressed and you're stressed, and she's stressed because you're stressed, and you're stressed because she's stressed, it's just going to snowball. So
that's what I'm picking up is there's stress within the family there somewhere, but I just can't figure out exactly where it is or where it's coming from. But she's getting it.
Yeah. Well, my husband's usually not here, and it's usually just me. And maybe since she's been having seizures, I do worry. Like when I do have to go out, like I don't leave her at home anymore because she was having stress so bad that I take her everywhere I go. And that makes it hard. But I mean, I guess I do kind of stress when I know I've got to go out and mow the yard or I've got to go do this, and she needs to stay in because the allergies are bad. And mowing the yard, that's set it off before.
Are you treating her for flea and ticks with any of those drops and stuff?
No, I don't use
Okay, good.
anything on her.
Good.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
All natural stuff.
Okay, I was just curious because
That's-
I've heard
all
of
natural.
I've heard of animals developing seizures because of that, and so I had to ask. But I'm sorry, I don't mean to interject into the reading. It's just
No, that's okay.
all right.
Okay.
That's how you find out. Yep.
Virginia, anytime you have anything that you need to do, you're going to have to do her like a child. You're going to have to sit her down and try to explain to her as best you can that this is what you have to do, that you will be back, that you are not leaving, you will come back. Just sit down and talk to her like she is a child, because basically that's what she is. She's your child. And understand if there's any stress with you or within your relationship, within the house or anything, she's going to pick up on that. And with any stress that you have, that's going to cause her stress to be worse. But let's try to get her on as much natural medication as what we can. That should start helping us. Like I said, if she needs a Benadryl, just only if she absolutely needs it. Like I said, it can help, it can hurt, but, if she really needs it, then go ahead and give her some. Try to let her know that, you're working with trying to get things done and help her and make her understand that, you're trying to do the best that you can, and it's going to kind of be a hit and miss for a little bit. But hopefully things will start getting better. And you're going to have to learn to try to hide any stress, because she's definitely picking up some stress.
Yeah. Her having seizures definitely has stressed me out more than anything in my life. It's been, heartbreaking. So I do stress about that if I have to go out. But she's been doing pretty good. I've been mowing a lot this week, and I just go out for a while and come back in, and she seems to do good. And so, but I do all natural with her and all that stuff. But I just didn't know if I was missing anything. Like, I seriously think that a ghost had possessed her one night. I mean, she was having seizures so bad, and I felt that. And I started getting crystals, and I got my holy water, and I do worry about that kind of stuff. Ghosts follow me home or something like that. And I really felt like that one time that something had possessed her.
Okay.
Email me, and we'll go into a couple other things, okay?
Okay. I was thinking we might need to do that. Thank you so much.
All right.
You're very welcome. Thanks so much for calling in.
All right, Virginia, have a great night.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, and we have another caller. We got a whole bunch of other callers. This is great. It's a full boat, but this is area code 314. You're on the air.
Hi, Brent.
Hi.
It's Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hi, Deb.
Hey, Michelle.
I'm doing okay. Okay, I'm not going to make you work so hard. I have something specific. For the last 6 months or so, it's happened more than a handful of times, but when I lay down to go to sleep at night, is majority of the time, it's like I close my eyes, but I can still see everything in the room.
Mm.
I can turn my head and still, see everything as I turn my head. And then the other night in the shower, I was soaking up the hot water on my back, and I stood there and I closed my eyes, and I could see the shower wall with, the water droplets and then the rivulets of water as they trailed down the shower wall.
Ooh, your pineal is activating.
Through closed eyes.
Yeah.
It was really cool, but I need to know why I've developed the ability to do that.
Because you are who you are. Okay. They're talking about some of your chakras that were closed are starting to open, and it's like a domino effect, and you're going to notice even more than that. the seeing, the feeling, all of that is going to start picking up.
Oh, good Lord.
It'll be all right.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
Your third eye is just it's major doing some twitching.
Oh, it might be. Mine might be a little twitchy right now because I've been doing readings myself all day.
Well, mine would do it, but yeah, you're starting to put it in sort of layman terms. You're starting to blossom. You're like that sweet little lotus blossom, and you're starting to open up those petals, and things are starting to start showing themselves. Oh, are you still there?
We're still here.
I am.
Okay. I'm sorry, I hit the phone. Okay. I got excited about this blossoming thing, I guess. Anyway, your petals are starting to open, and you're starting to realize more of who you are and what's going on around you. And like I said, you're going to start seeing and hearing and feeling, and totally don't get scared, because this is what happens sometimes. We can go through.
I thought it was really cool.
You thought it was what?
It was totally cool.
Well, it is. Sometimes we'll stay in one stage for a while, and then all of a sudden things start happening really quick, and we're able to do more. We're all the time growing and learning, and new things coming, and it's like going through rites of passage. The things that we can do will intensify, and then we'll also get extra to go with it. So right now, this is what's happening with you. Things are opening. Things are blooming. They're blossoming. Enjoy it. Learn. Take in everything that's going on around you. I have told people before about different things. Keep a journal. Write down new things that are going on, things that you're seeing, things that you're hearing, you're feeling. You might even notice that food is going to start tasting different. You might pick up a chocolate bar, and it's like, oh my God, this is the best chocolate I've ever had. I don't believe it. So, yeah, this is what you're going through right now. Learn from it.
Oh, I've always kept a journal.
Yeah.
I've been a clairvoyant my entire life, for as far back as I can remember. So I started writing stuff down very, very early, so that I could prove to people that I wasn't making it up after the fact.
There you go. Date, time, and this is what happened. But
and ink, not pencil.
Just start keeping up with what's going on, and this is definitely going to be a learning experience for you. As you get further into the things that are going on, there may be new things that you want to read up on, that you're starting to do that you weren't too sure about, but it's like, oh, hello, I can actually do this now. So, yeah. This is your learning time. This is your blossoming time. So enjoy everything that's going on around you.
Well, I thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Me and my Lotus Blossom are going to go right back to the chat room and follow along.
All righty. Thanks so much for calling in.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It's wonderful to hear from you, and thank you for being a part of the show. That's going to do it for this hour. We are going to be going to our hour break in about 30 seconds here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of the show, you can call in 720-923-0500. We got a bunch of calls on hold, but Some of these readings are really moving by tonight. They seem to be happening at a pretty good pace. So let's see, what else was there? Tomorrow night, of course, Don will be with me. After the show tonight, make sure to stick around for Nikki Colombo. Excuse me, she'll be coming up next. I just took a drink of soda, so that's what I get for that. Let me just see. No, I can't check right now, but she's got a guest on tonight. It should be a great show. Nikki's comes out of Australia. She's a UFO contactee, experiencer, and just a profound esoteric person. So if you haven't heard her show before, definitely check it out. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back in just a couple minutes for the second hour of our show tonight with Mrs. Debra Varner here on the Paranormal Portal. Don't go away.
Play their games. Everybody loves to place their bets. They don't understand the price I paid. They don't care to comprehend. Trace their lines upon my body, dripping scars across my heart. Raging anger pours inside me as their lies keep falling apart. With my silence, I am not a stupid boy. No more breaking me with kindness, just you dance upon my joy. Leading me with empty promise, you're just another fucking mess. Taking all the slice of my sanity, just make sure that you're well fed.
Carol Ann is not like those she's with. They're attracted to the one thing about her that is different from themselves. Her life force. It is very strong. It gives off its own illumination. It is a light that implies life and memory of love and home and earthly pleasures. Something they desperately desire, but can't have anymore. Right now, she's the closest thing to that.
Poltergeists are usually associated with an individual. Hauntings seem to be connected with an area. A house, usually.
Poltergeist disturbances are of fairly short duration, perhaps a couple of months. Hauntings can go on for years.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hour number 2 is now officially underway, and I hope you enjoyed the break, but it's time to get back to business here on the portal. We've got a lot of things rolling and a lot of calls to get to, but we are joined tonight by our good friend and official Paranormal Portal Psychic, Miss Debra Varner. How you doing, Deb? You doing okay? Deb? Ruh-roh. What's going on? Let me check. Uh-oh. Looks like I lost her. Let me let me get Deb back on the horn here. I'm not sure what happened. Let me see what's going on. All right. Oh, special hello to my cousin Jules. Good to see you, brother. Let me see what's going on here. I didn't expect to lose that, but I'm going to get her back on the horn because, doing a psychic show, I could try, but I think you guys would be largely disappointed in my ability to do readings. So with that in mind, let's find out how we lost Miss Deb. I ran to the loo and came back, and I'm like, hey, Deb. Nobody's there. Isn't that just perfect? I hope everything's okay. I think it probably is. Hold on. I'm trying to type in the dark. One more. Oops. That's not on screen, is it? Yeah, it is. Oops. I don't want to give out Deb's phone number. That would be a rookie move. Hold on. There we go. All right. Let's give it a call. God, I hope that's right. The phone is ringing. Hopefully. Looks like it's ringing. Huh.
Hello?
Hi. How did I lose you?
I have no idea.
That's strange. I went to the loo and I came back and I got back into the show. I'm like, hey, Deb, you ready to go? There's nobody there.
I was listening to the Tangina, and next thing I know, it's blank.
That's been known to happen here in the portal, ladies and gentlemen. There's several portal tricksters, I guess. I don't know what else to say, but it's very strange. But are y'all set?
I am.
Okay, sorry about that. That's never happened to us before. So that's a first
No,
here on the
hasn't.
portal. I wasn't even in the room, so I know I didn't screw anything up. But anyway, let's get back to it here. And our first call, of course, is area code 858. You're on the air.
Hey, guys.
Hey, who are we talking to? Is this Lewis?
Yeah, it's Lewis.
Oh, hey, Lewis. How you doing, brother?
Hi, Lewis.
I'll let Deb take over.
Yeah, I've been feeling a lot of tingling on my head. I don't know how to stop it or what is going on.
Yeah, a lot of what's going on is you're not letting your mind rest.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You're kind of overusing your mind. You're overthinking things a whole lot. You're not taking quiet time. You're not meditating like you should, and you're not focusing. You're just letting things go all over the place.
That's the problem.
Is that accurate,
Too
Lewis?
much work focusing on. Yeah.
You got to start working on the focus. Yeah, you're letting too much in at one time, and you've got to start focusing on one thing before you start working on something else. Take some more time to meditate, work on your breathing. Just while you're meditating, just kind of let your mind go blank. Give your brain a chance to recharge itself. Give your body a chance to recharge itself. And then start focusing more on, like one task at a time or whatever, instead of letting a lot of different things bombard you at one time, because this is basically what's going on.
Oh.
And you knew that.
Yeah, I've been letting my job get the better of me, though.
You just wanted somebody to confirm it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's mainly what's going on. That will more than likely calm down or stop once you start getting that mind focused on one thing instead of just letting so many things come at you at one time.
Plus, the girl that I liked, we decided to be siblings instead. Unfortunately.
And yeah, you don't really want to be siblings because it's a situation where you like our past sibling. And I mean, I knew that when we were talking about it before.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to tell you in that situation. Because, I mean, at one point it seemed like a good idea. And I thought, from what I was getting, I thought it was going to work. And I don't know where it went. But,
yeah, it did not work out at all.
Yeah.
But I did, however, get overprotective, too.
Well, I don't know. Get things straightened out with you, and then we'll work on somebody else.
Oh, thank you.
Because there's somebody else out there for you, trust. You just haven't found the right one yet. Just give them a little time.
Sometimes it's kind of like driving a car. You're kind of stuck on city streets, but the person you're meant to be with is on the freeway, and you won't meet him until you get up to that speed, I mean, seriously, that's been my experience. It's like, you're always looking, and when you're looking the hardest is probably when you're not in the right place anyway. But then when you're working on you and you're working on getting yourself together, then next thing you know, pow, they're right in front of you, and just like you're magnetically drawn together. So, don't worry too much about that kind of stuff. It just happens when it chooses to happen.
Oh.
Right now, let's work on you. Okay?
Okay.
But that's what's going on.
All right, Lewis, thank you for calling in, brother. It's always good to hear from you. I hope everything else is going good.
It's fine.
All right, brother. Well, have a wonderful night, and we will hear from you soon, I'm sure. So let's get to our next call, and this will be from area code 770. You're on the air.
Yes, my name is Cynthia. Been trying to call into this show for a while, but it seems like every time Deb's on, I'm working. So tonight's my chance.
Woo! Well, welcome to the show, Cynthia. I'll let Deb take it from here.
I'm so glad you were able to call in tonight. What can I help you with?
Yes. Well, I've kind of been under a 13-year trial by fire here, and I'm hoping that things are maybe going to smooth out now and get my life back together. So I was just wondering generally what you saw for me coming up ahead.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Huh. Well, you do have some better times coming. You still have a few speed bumps, but it's nothing real bad that you can't deal with. It's better than what you've been dealing with. Look at vacation time coming up. They're talking about like a long weekend.
Okay.
End of summer, beginning of fall.
Hmm.
And they're talking about possibly the mountains.
Okay.
Let's see. There's a whirlwind of activity around you right now. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it's like you're here, there, and everywhere. It's like you know where you want to be. You're just having a little bit of problem getting there. But yeah, they're talking about things straightening out and you being surprised with the person that you're going to be once things start calming down. And it's going to be someone that you haven't seen for a while. They're talking about you feel like you have lost yourself a lot.
Yeah.
Well, they're also talking about you're going to get a lot of yourself back. But they're also saying it's going to be a better version of yourself. Because everything that you have been through it's almost been like trial and error, and it's been more error than trial. At least that's how it started out. Now it's more to where you're learning basic things that you can use to deal with your everyday life. And you're realizing that you have not given yourself the time to grow like you should have.
Yeah.
And you've got an inner child in there that wants to come out and play.
Yeah.
They're talking about you put her away because of things going on around you. And it's been a combination. You've dealt with problem males. You have dealt with some problem friends who turned out to be people that you didn't think they were to begin with. You thought they were close to you, and it turned out that they weren't. That hurt. And that's been hard to get over. But you're starting to come out of it finally. And it's like I said, you got that inner child that wants to come out and play. So go ahead and let her out and let her play. Because you'll find out that that's going to be part of your healing process. And that's going to help you be the person that you need to be. We can't always adult all the time. And you've been adulting a whole lot you're coming around to the understanding that you have to come first. And if you don't, then nothing around you is going to go right.
That's true.
But you're finally going to get to where you want to be. And like I said, I think you're really going to like the new version of yourself. But you're going to start becoming more of the old person that you used to be, that you really liked.
Okay. One other question. I kind of have a goal of I want to be able to have my own home as soon as I can. Do you see that happening anytime soon?
They're talking about if, I don't know if it's going to be your version of soon, I don't know. They're talking about a better possibility towards the end of the year, the beginning of next year. That it looks better during that time than what it does right now.
That's where I kind of had it pegged anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're talking about that's a better time for everything to fall into place for you to get what you want. So.
Okay.
But they are saying it does look good.
Good. Makes me feel like I'm going in the right direction.
Hey.
Well, from what I'm seeing, yeah, because it looks like, things are really going to start working out for you. Things are getting better. It's just mindset at this point, and you're getting there.
Good. That's always good to hear. I've kind of struggled with a lot of things over the last 13 years, and getting myself straight has been the priority.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wonderful.
You're going to like the new version of yourself. When you get there, you're going to surprise yourself. But, yeah, you got some good things coming. And like I said, you have a few speed bumps, but, don't worry too much about them because there's not going to be anything really bad. Most of the bad stuff is behind you.
All right.
Good.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
calling in, Cynthia. It's wonderful hearing from you, and I'm glad you were able to finally get in touch with us when we had this show going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Have a
Thanks
wonderful
a lot.
night. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we've got a full board still. So moving on. This is area code 801. You're on the air.
Oh, shoot. Hi.
Oh, shoot. It's you.
This is Gentry.
Hey, Gentry. How you doing? Good to hear from you.
I'm good. I didn't know it was me. Hi. I was eating my ice cream. I didn't know I'd get on this soon.
Ooh.
Okay, hang on.
You've been on
Did
hold
you bring enough for everyone?
You've been on hold for 47 minutes.
Sure, everyone bring us through. Get in.
She's been on hold for 47 minutes, and she didn't know she was going to get on this soon.
Oh, bless her heart.
Oh, cool.
So I had my vegetables. And now I'm having my ice cream. So,
Outstanding.
Nothing like a balanced diet. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, whoops. That goes in here. Okay. Let's see. I wrote my questions down because I didn't know if I'd remember. Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you great.
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes, we can hear you.
Yay! Thank you. Okay. My first question is, which has been kind of bothering me, but what constitutes a spirit having the role of either a guide or a protector or, I guess, an angel? But how do they get in that position? And is it always someone that used to live on the earth, or is it just I don't know. How does that work? I don't quite understand it. And I just kind of feel like I want to understand it.
Angels are angels. Okay, they have not been on the earth before. They are a heavenly body, but we have certain ones that do watch after us and help us. We do have family and friends that are allowed to come back and help us out if we need. Usually our guides. Now, I had been told at one point that the guides had not been here before, but I have recently come across a little different information. But our guides are usually someone that we don't know, but they have the information that we need in our lives to help to guide us, different things. If it's not the same thing as a muse. A muse is something different there altogether. Guides are people who have the knowledge that help us in our daily things, because everybody's not the same. Okay?
Right.
Therefore, we have different guides, and it depends upon what we need.
How do they get in the position of being a guide? What makes them a guide in the first place? Do you know how that works? How they get in that position?
Honestly, no. All I know is they show up when we need them. I would imagine, for the most part, somebody may have more information than I do, but they show up depending upon what we need in our life. If if somebody is into music, a lot of times there will be someone there that maybe was a music teacher or a musician themselves. If we need knowledge as to medicines, we may have an old medicine woman. We may have maybe an old Oriental man that is knowledgeable about all kinds of different basic herbs and stuff that you can use for different things that will help us out. It depends upon what we need, help with, and they can help guide us into the things that we need. If we change, there is a possibility that our guides will change. I do know there have been times with some people that I've talked to that one guide has disappeared and another one has come forward. I also know that sometimes people will have maybe 3 guides and later on they have another one that comes in. But it's because of our position of where we're at and what we need at the time. I look at it almost like, going to school, we have different teachers for different things.
Oh.
Each one helps us learn. And
okay.
That's kind of our guides too. They'll help them to teach us, and they'll whisper in our ear, do it this way, or try it this way, or no, don't do that, or yes, do this, or I look at them as teachers. They're a whole lot like that.
Huh. Okay. What about? Is there a difference between guides and protectors? What would constitute them getting in the position of being a protector?
Most of the people that I know that have been around to help protect. Now, granted, some people have had ancients, and I still have to wonder if they weren't people who were our family from a long time ago. Usually our protectors are family, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, great-great-grandfathers, someone within our realm that is there to help us. Now, I can halfway explain that by my grandson. Up until he was, for about 3 years, my cousin who had died was with him and played with him and talked to him and helped watch after him. What I didn't know at the time when he left, I didn't know what was coming. What was coming was I lost my youngest son. Well, when I did that, he was the one that came into my grandson's life and started helping him and watching him and protecting him for us.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a break here. We're going to go to break, but hold the line, Gentry. We'll come back. Deb, what do you say about doing overtime to clear the entire list? Are you in for it?
As long as my phone holds up, I'm in there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we may have to disconnect from the network after the next half hour, but we'll continue going. So we're going to take a break for right now, but we'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Don't go away. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the last half hour of our network show. But it may not be our last hour of our show. If you're on the call board, we're going to do everything we can tonight to get to everyone, even if it's after the normal network time. So definitely stay tuned if you're on the call board. We'll do what we can. What? Gentry, are you okay?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh. I heard all this squeaking and stuff, and I was like, something's wrong. All right, but we are joined tonight by Miss Debra Varner, who's doing readings on the show tonight, and on the phone is our very own Gentry Coda, who is getting her shot on the line right now. So, ladies, if you'll continue.
Okay, Gentry, where do we go from here?
This may be this, don't take any offense to this, but I've had some other people like what's in my house from mediums and psychics, and everyone sees something different or feels something different. So is there a way to really tell what's in my house, or is there no way to know for sure?
The only way I can explain that is, has anyone said anything about you having a portal in your house?
No, not that I have been told yet.
Okay. When there is a portal in your house, understand that that's an opening for them to come and go. So, I mean, it could be that there's different ones there when a different person is there. My friend had one, and at a few different times there was different ghosts that was there. It wasn't always the same one. So that's
interesting.
That may be why different people are getting different readings.
Maybe I do have a portal. Are you able to tell if I do or not?
I think you know you do.
Probably. That might be it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you can pinpoint where it's at, because when you walk under it, you can feel it. It's strong. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find somebody to come in and close that. Now, whether our other team members can do that for you or not, I don't know. But I know unless I'm there directly, I can't do a whole lot about it myself. But this is why you're getting different readings, is because Henry could be there at one time and somebody feel Henry, and then he'll go through and Anne-Marie comes through, and somebody else that comes to the house can feel Anne-Marie. So this is more than likely why, they're picking up on different people, because they do come and go. I had to go have a long talk with some that were coming in and out of a portal at this lady's house, and unfortunately it was in her son's room, and she's like, if they behave, I don't have a problem with them, but they're scaring my son. And I sat down and had a discussion with Gray, and he, told me a few things, and I went up and I basically had a big old discussion with them, and I explained to them, if you behave yourself, we're not going to have a problem. But if I have to come back out here again, you're not going to like me. And, she said after that, she said Gray started going back up in his room playing and stuff, and it seemed like they were living quiet and peacefully together. She said she didn't have any problems, and Gray wasn't having any problems with them after that. They were pretty much told stop scaring Gray. So.
Okay. So. Very cool. Thank you so much for calling in, Gentry. I hope that answers a few of your questions anyway.
Yep. I have some more, but I want everyone else to have a chance. So.
Yeah, and you. Okay. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, Deb is also does private readings, or you can get a hold of her through Facebook as well if you have a lot of varied things that you'd like to know about. And you can have a private reading as well. But yeah, that's wonderful. It's great to hear from you. We've missed you.
I miss you guys too. I have one more week of Game of Thrones, then I'll be done.
I know where I sit. All right. Take care. Have a good night. Okay. And the next caller is, wow, this is a good one. All right. This is area code 432. You're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey,
Marshall.
How you doing, Marshall?
Hi, Marshall.
Pretty good, brother. Pretty good.
Good.
Hey, Deb. How are y'all doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing good. Deb's doing good. We are always good here on the portal, but I want you to make sure to give our love to the girls, and hope everybody's doing wonderful.
Oh, they are. Well, Sherry's sick right now. She's in bed.
Aw, okay.
And Estrella's got a friend over, and they're watching YouTube, going to bed.
Awesome. I'll let Deb take it from here, brother.
Awesome,
hey,
bro.
Marshall. What can I help
Hey,
you with
Deb.
tonight?
Yes, ma'am. I want to know about later on in the year.
Later on.
Finances, love.
You've got a whole lot of things in the works right now. And for the most part, they're all going good. But you do have new things coming late fall. And it's going to be some changes totally within the family. They're going to be good changes. Look for I don't know. They're talking about light of your life. Super hyper. Okay, well, happy-go-lucky, a little bit crazy. Does that sound like...
That's dead on. Dead on about my life right now. And what's to come.
Yeah. I mean, things are just crazy cuckoo, and I don't think they're going to straighten out anytime soon, but it's a good crazy cuckoo.
That's awesome. How about my job and finances?
Finance. talking about you looking to bump up work related. They're talking about more responsibility. Money wise, there's going to be upswing with money, but it's not going to come for a few months.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's coming. I don't know. Are you thinking about changing jobs?
No. In fact, you're dead on. We've got a big business deal going on right now, and it's going to be more responsibility, more work.
Okay.
And we're just hoping the deal goes through.
There's definitely something new because and it's work related, but they are talking about things bumping up, and they're talking about more money coming in. It's like I said, whatever's going on, they're talking about it's going to be a few months for it to see it cycle through.
Mhm.
But it looks good. It looks like more money and stuff. So if you can deal with waiting that few months until everything comes around and gets to where it's supposed to be, it's like there's, I don't know what that is, but they're showing it's like it will go around a little bit and hit a notch, and it'll go around a little bit more and hit a notch. It's slowly coming around and hitting where it's supposed to.
Nice.
And you've seen this already. You've seen it going to where it's supposed to. But yeah, they're talking about just work the cycle through and give it a chance to get to where it's supposed to. And then, there'll be some more money in with it. But definitely, yeah, it looks like whatever it is going to be good.
That's awesome. I hope it goes through.
Well, definitely keep us updated as to how things are going.
Oh, I definitely will.
But
I love you guys. Y'all are awesome.
I don't really see any backstepping in things that are going to be happening in the future for you.
Good. Only forward.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah.
I mean, they're not even talking about any real speed bumps or anything. It might go slow, but it looks like it's going to be good. So
that'd be good for a change.
It's going to be all right.
Awesome. Well, I love you guys, and thank you. Keep up the good work. And Estrella sends her love to both of y'all.
Oh, tell her we love her too, and hope she's always smiling. And
Absolutely.
tell Sherry we hope she feels better, brother.
They love you too.
All right, we love you too,
Love
dear.
you.
And give Sherry our love as well, brother.
Thank you. I will. Thanks, guys.
All right, take care. Have a great night.
All right, you too. Bye.
Very cool. All right, and chewing another bite out of the list, let's go to area code 713. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Nellie.
Hi, Nellie.
Hey, I wanted to do two things. One, to let you know that everything Deb has told me so far has been 100% accurate, and I am just so pleased with that.
Aw,
Good.
And
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm glad to be able to call in and talk to you, Deb. I keep telling you in this chat that I'm going to tell everybody, but you did a wonderful job. Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
I want to know. Oh, you're welcome. I would like to know if everything. It's still the decision will still be in my favor because we're in that delay that you said. So
yeah,
I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks I'll have a decision.
They still say it's going to be in your favor. They're talking about you're trying your best not to lose it over the situation.
That is so true.
That you're trying to hang in there. Yeah, they're talking about calm down. Calm down. It's not quite as bad as you think it is. Yeah, from what they're showing me, it still looks like it's coming out in your favor. So.
Okay. Okay. Well, I thank you.
And it should be. I don't think it doesn't look like there's going to be as much of a delay as what there has been. So yeah, just hang in there and try to calm down a little bit, and it should be okay.
Okay, I will. And thank you so much. And Brent, thank you for letting her be on your show for callers like me.
Oh no, you're very welcome. I mean, this is why we do it, right? Is to just bring another facet to the portal, and Deb's wonderful, and I'm just thrilled that we can offer our listeners something more than just stories. So thank you for being a part of it.
Oh, you're welcome. And y'all have a good night.
All right.
You
good
too.
night.
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. So that was awesome. Very quick, though. Let's get on to the next one, which is coming from area code 330. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Paul.
Hi, Paul.
My name's Paul. And I just want to know if I'm doing the right thing with my life and or what changes I should make, if any.
I'll let Deb take it from here.
Okay. Let's see what they're saying. Well, you chose your path a long time ago when you were young.
Okay.
And you have veered off a couple of times, but it hasn't been anything major. They find it slightly humorous that you have called in because you realize that you are on the path that you set forth for yourself.
I guess I'm just confused, that's why.
Yeah. They're talking about you questioning yourself mainly because you look at other people and see, they're talking about looking at some other people your age and you're seeing them going forward more so than what you are, and don't measure yourself by other people. That's the worst thing that you can do. Everybody goes their own path at their own pace. Sometimes you walk quicker than you do others. And sometimes you see it going quick. And then other times it kind of slows down and it's more baby steps. And that's why you question yourself. But it's not because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's because it's giving you the time to stop and think and focus more on what you need to be doing. You got a good head on your shoulders. For the most part, you make good decisions. You question those decisions sometimes, but don't question yourself so much, because you do know what you want. You know where you want to go, and if it's not always going as fast as you think it should, don't worry about it. It's going at the pace that it needs to. Excuse me. They're talking about taking time for research. There are some things that you need to look into. Well, darn. They're almost confused about certain things. And it feels like they're picking up on some confusion with you. Yeah. Start researching some of oh my goodness. Can you take a second, take a couple of deep breaths, and well, let's see if we can get things calmed down a little bit, because it just feels like you're kind of you're kind of nervous at the moment.
Well, there happens to be a lot of fire trucks all going up my street too, so I don't know if that would influence
Oh, wow.
it.
Okay,
The moment I got it, there's
yeah, that's not going to help matters.
chaos around me, so I don't know if that is what
That
you're
might
picking up
be
on.
it.
It's up
That
the
may
street,
be what's
but
going on.
as I said, I know there's a lot of confusion, but nobody's ever told me, what you've told me before, so.
Yeah, they're definitely talking about researching, and don't worry about your path, because you've had that path set for a long, long time, and you know what it's going to take to follow it through. So, if in doubt, go and check on things, research, find out what you need to do. Okay. There's been some problems that have come up, and that's what's got you bothered more than anything else. That's where the research is coming in there. If a problem arises, go and check it out, research, because that's going to help you to focus more on what you need to. But you're on the right path.
Okay.
At least at the moment you are. And I don't really see any problem with everything, just continue to go where it's supposed to. Dude, you read other people.
I was told that, but I don't know about it. People have told me, but I don't. I mean, maybe I just don't realize I'm doing it. I just think it's natural, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I never explored that,
I don't think you always listen. I don't think you always listen to yourself about people, because there have been a few people, in your past that really shouldn't have been in your life. But
well, I have a lot of doubts. I mean, I'm trusting, right?
Okay, can you guys hold on just a second? I got to close out the show for the network, and then we're going to continue on. So just hold on just a minute, guys. But I want to tell everybody to stick around if you're listening on TFR, iHeart, TuneIn, or TalkStream Live, to stick around for Nikki Colombo, who's coming on next. And then after Nikki will be Paisley Wild in her spaces between. So I hope you guys check out those shows. But that's going to wrap it up for us here on the portal. Those of you who are on the call line, stick around. We're going to do overtime on the YouTube. So stick around, YouTube people and the people on the hold. We will get to you in just a minute. But I love you all. Be good, be kind, be nice. Take care of each other. Help each other out and find the magic in every day. And remember to laugh as much as you can. Take care, guys. Good night. Ay. Come on. I'm trying to get that call off. Oh, damn it. I've never done this too much.
Oh, am I?
No, you're fine, brother. Just stay here. All right. So we've cleared the network, guys. You guys can continue now. So go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, you do read people. You just have to pay more attention to the feelings that you get, because that will help you as far as people around you, people who are close to you, people who you need in your life that can help you with the things that you need help with. And that will help keep bad energy people away from you.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, that's a lot to think about, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
Thanks so much for calling and being a part of the show, brother. It was great hearing from you, and feel free to call in anytime.
Okay.
Okay,
thanks. Goodbye.
All right, have a good night.
Bye.
All right, so we've got 3 other callers to get to, and thank you for agreeing to go overtime, Deb. I think that's wonderful. I always feel bad if we ever end the show when there's people waiting, and so I just thought tonight, you know what? We got our own call board. We can do this on our own time, and thank you for agreeing to do that with me, because then we don't miss anybody,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we've talked about this before, so.
Yeah, I know, but it just occurred to me, hey, let's try it tonight.
Okay.
So, because we've had
Cool.
nothing but a full call board all night, so let's get to the next
That's
call, and
right.
this is coming from area code 850. You're on the air.
Hi. This
Hi.
is Jane.
Hi, Jane. How
How
you
are
doing?
you?
Good to see you.
I'm calling because. Huh?
Good to see you.
Pardon me?
No, I was just saying thanks for calling in.
Good to hear you. The reason I'm calling is because my psychic cat's gone. My cat that can sense spirits.
Oh.
You were talking about portal. I think I have a portal in my house also. But my cat just disappeared, and I don't know what happened to him. I've had him for 10 years. It's not like him to disappear like that. And he was healthy. So it's just, I'm at odd. I don't know what to think. And I'm supposed to be moving within 2 weeks. I don't know if you could see that, but I don't want to go without my cat. If he's out there. Isn't it sad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It always is. It almost feels like somebody else has your cat.
You think so? 'Cause, gosh, it's just not like him. He's been gone like 6 days now. It's just not
But
like him to leave.
I'm wondering though, sometimes animals are like people in our lives. They stay with us for a reason, and once it's over with, they will kind of disappear.
Wander away.
And it almost feels like he's helping somebody else out right now.
Really? That'd be great. That'd be great. Maybe they need it more than I do. Huh? He was a very spiritual cat. So I could see that happening. Okay, and my next question is, should I move?
Should you move?
Should I move? Yes.
They're talking about you looking forward to moving, that it's going to be a new experience for you.
Mm-hmm. It'll be the first time I'll be without any of my children in my life, really.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
My children. My son's going to be 40, you know?
That's a hang-back feeling. But, yeah, they're saying it's definitely going to be a new experience for you. And you've reached a point where it's something you need. New things to look forward to, new friends, bucket list items. Now, they're not talking about you having a bucket list written, but you know what your bucket list is and some things that you've always wanted to do. And they're talking about now is the time to step forward. Now is the time to live for you. You've lived for everybody else. Now it's time for you to live for you. To start crossing off some of the goodies on your list.
Okay, great. I'm looking forward to that. Waited many years for this.
Yeah. It's like you've almost had to redo who you were while you were busy with the family and you know, raising the kids and trying to get them where they're supposed to be, and you can now it's your time to go relax and start doing the things that you want to do, and don't hesitate in doing them. Don't look back. Don't feel bad about doing the things that you've wanted to do.
I need to do for me. Right.
Yeah.
I believe it. That's fine. Thank you.
I mean, the kids are going to understand, you know, and they're going to be happy for you if you're happy for yourself.
Okay, that's great. Right.
So just, you know, go forward. Go forward with your eyes open and be ready for all those new experiences and get out and have a blast, because it feels like you do have some new good experiences coming.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I needed this. Because I was very hesitant, especially about my cat. You know, I just didn't want to leave him behind.
Yeah, it just feels like, you know,
10 years.
It feels like he's with somebody else right now, and it's just like they need him for something. So.
Yeah. It's like, you know, where I live, it's like they don't have stray animals. People always pick them up, take care of them, bring them in somewhere, you know, because nobody lets stray animals wander around here. And it's been gone 6 days, and all the places know he's gone. So it's like, I'm at odds. I just don't know what to think. But you feel that feeling. That's a good feeling.
You know, he knew about you moving, and he didn't want to go. I don't know, but it just
he's never left.
Like, yeah,
he's
it
from
just feels
Florida,
like he's with somebody else. So I don't know.
Okay.
That could just be his area to watch, you know, for the, you know, the spiritual aspect of it. I think that a lot of times these pets that come into our lives, they have a role, and though they're tied to a family, it may be as much about the place as it is the people, you know?
Right. I was gone, and, you know, like I said, he's very spiritual, so.
And it's a heartbreaker.
She said.
It's a heartbreaker for sure.
It's very hard, because there are babies just the same as our children are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's been in my family. Well, it's been in my family. 10 years I've traveled all over with him. And it's just, it's odd.
And maybe he'll show up before you leave, you know. Maybe he's just doing something he's got to do. Maybe he'll come back when it's time to go.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so for you. I do.
I got a place for him, you know.
Aw.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, everybody.
You're very
and have
welcome.
a super night.
You as
Yeah,
well.
thank
And
you again, okay?
Thank you so much for calling in and being a part of the show.
Oh, no problem. I'll be back.
Okay. We'll be waiting. All right. See ya.
Okay. Okay. Good night.
That's
Good
so
night.
cool. And next, of course, is our very own Julia.
Julia, okay.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Julia. Welcome to the show. How might we be of assistance?
Hi, Deb. Thank you so much for going overtime and encoring for us.
It's no problem. I mean, we've been talking about this. It kind of bothers me if we have calls that we can't get. So we're finally going to get it taken care of, and I feel better.
That's good. The question that I guess I have is, so it's kind of a spiritual check-in, I guess. I'm just seeing if I'm on the right spiritual path. I'm getting a lot of signs that point that I am. For instance, I got a chakra set from my dad and a book of crystals from my dad, and he doesn't exactly believe in the same types of things I do, but he appreciates and he understands the same things I do. So I guess I'm just double checking and seeing if any of the guides have anything to say to me, and kind of tied into a general reading.
Well, first off, kudos to Dad for, enforcing the fact that even though he's not necessarily on the same road that you are, that he is acknowledging you, and basically he's proud of you and who you are. Way to go, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
You're picking up on some new things anyway, without me even having to tell you. You're going where you need to go, and yeah, if you needed me to just back that up, yeah, I'll back it up.
Okay, and that's kind of what I figured. Like, the way that I work is that I kind of go the way that I think that I need to go, and I kind of wait for the signs, and I have been getting a lot of them, and I just want to double check, like I said, and see if this is the way that I'm supposed to be going, or if I'm just reading too much into it, or...
They're talking about an influx of people who have been coming to you and talking to you about different things, coming to you for advice.
Yes.
Yeah. And don't be surprised if that even ups the ante a little bit more. You're going to notice even more people that are coming in. And this is because you're growing, and with that, your light is growing, and you're becoming a lighthouse to these people.
Okay. Thank you so much, Deb.
Okay. I understand it's not work, because sometimes it feels like that with us, that it's work, and oh my gosh, here we go again. That's not what it is. It's a learning process for you as well as it is for them. So just look at it that way, and yeah, enjoy what's coming, because you're going to have a whole lot more of it coming, but you're in the right place and you're doing the right thing. And as long as everything is picking up and you have got that good energy and you feel like everything is centering where it's supposed to be, then, yeah, it is centering where it's supposed to.
Okay, thank you so much, Deb. And we have been, I do have a new friend, and she has been helping me to influence the certain things that I've been trying to do. And we're actually trying to get a group together in the community to try and get everybody together. And I mean, it's kind of a big job to do it, but I mean, I'm not looking at it so much as a job as a part-time. If it happens, it happens. I'm not going to push it so hard, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah, it's going to happen. Just give it a little bit of time.
okay.
Okay.
All right, Deb, thank you so much. And thank you for going over time and getting my call and helping me.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you for calling.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Have a great night, Julia. Thank you so much for calling in. Okay. All right. So let's get to our next call. And this is from area code 435. You're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for taking the calls tonight.
Oh, thank you for calling in.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. Who are we talking
And
to
I
tonight?
appreciate what Deb had to say about the animals, too. I hope that other gal finds her cat. And
Yeah.
I think that they do come as gifts,
Yeah. Yeah.
They do.
guides.
Yeah.
So who are we talking to tonight?
I've had so many. Sorry to interrupt you. I've had so many that have been such a blessing and blessed our lives far more than we ever did for them.
Yeah, me too. Definitely. They are, Deb said it right. They're like our children, and they really are. But who are we talking to? What's your first name?
Well, I'm just going to say Karen because my first name is so unusual. Everybody and their dog would know.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
Very good. I'll let Deb take it from here.
Deb,
Okay, what can I help you with?
Well, I just wonder what I'm supposed to be doing and if I have a reason for being.
We all have a reason for being, honey. Right now you have a low energy. That's just not too good. You have people around you that are they're asking way too much of you, and that's keeping you down. This is where the low energy is coming in. You're not getting enough time.
I did just have a very large surgery, so that may be something you're feeling. Yeah, there's a lot of people need help. So
yeah, but understand that we need help also. And unless we're at 100%, it's hard to help other people. And right now, the other people are just draining you, and that's not good. You've got to work on yourself a little bit more, because they're talking about, this is something that you just putting everybody else before yourself for a lot of years. And it's almost second nature to you now to put everybody before you. But, honey, you can't do that.
Everybody and everything.
Then you start losing yourself. And you can't do that. You start questioning yourself. You start wondering if you even, oh, gosh. You start wondering if you even belong, if you have a place of your own, because you're so busy making sure everybody else knows that it's like you're the
they're
one.
Okay, and they have value.
Yeah, you're going to pick them up if they need to be picked up. You're going to brush them off, and you're going to set them on the right path. But, honey, you have got to know and understand that you're worth so much more than what you think you are at this point. I'm a little bit worried about you, actually.
Oh, no, don't be. Just been a lot of trials.
With what I'm picking up, you've got to start putting them back a little bit, because trust me, they will make it. You might not think so, but they will make it. Sometimes you can help people too much. And when you do that, then they can't stand on their own. And that feels like what's going on now.
Yeah, that's true.
They're having trouble standing on their own. And when that happens, then they put even more pressure on you to, okay, hold me up. You've got to start taking time for yourself. Honey, you're a wonderful person. You've got a good, kind heart. For the most part, you love life, but you just have not had a whole lot of reason to laugh and smile. And you've got to start doing
it's been very, very difficult. It's been a very, very hard row to hoe.
You have got to start putting more attention to yourself. You've got to start getting your energy straightened up. You've got to start doing more things for yourself. You've got to start telling people no a little bit more. And like I said, trust me, they'll make it. They might not think so at the time, and you're going to worry about they won't, but they will make it. They'll find a way. All of us have to work on our own path at a certain point. And I think it's coming time that they start working on their path themselves a little bit. You have got to start helping yourself and working for yourself, because honestly, the energy that I'm pulling from you right now is just so low. It's, I don't know, it is just not good. It's not good. And I know this isn't the type of person that you used to be. But you have just let everything get to you. You have been so busy dealing with everybody else and their problems that you're trying to find yourself again.
Yeah. After finally free, after many years of, well, most of my life being with, let's just say someone who was unkind.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just like, maybe it's too late. Maybe I'm just too...
If you're still alive, it's not too late.
It's never too late. It's, you know, once you start realizing that they have to deal with themselves, they have to take care of themselves, that it's your time, and you start putting forth that effort to start loving yourself and being happy and giving yourself a reason to smile, let that little flame inside of you start growing again, and warm yourself. Don't worry about warming everybody else. Warm yourself and bring yourself back to the person that you used to be. Give yourself a reason to be happy, a reason to laugh and cut up and carry on, and because you've got it in you to do it. You've just got to learn to say no. You have such a hard time saying no. And honestly, it's just
no,
a
I'm
word.
sorry to laugh, but you're just exactly right. It's just almost impossible for me. And it just, you know, every needy person, every needy animal, every hurting heart is
You're an empath too, aren't you?
probably, yeah.
Yeah, there's no probably about it.
Yeah, you're very empathic, yeah. So you're picking up everybody's needs, whether they're saying them or not, and you're trying to solve them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
it's a
and
heavy
it's
load.
like I tell people, sometimes you have to put that wall up, because if you don't, you're gonna run yourself crazy. Start building that wall, a brick at a time, a little bit at a time, and start learning to put that wall up. Start learning to say the word no, because honestly, it's just a word, no. It might not make them happy, but it will give them a reason to start thinking about things and being able to do things for themselves and handle their own lives a little bit, so that they're not draining energy from you. Because you've got to start doing stuff for yourself. You've got to. I can't stress that enough, because I'm
Bless
seriously
your heart. Thank you.
worried about you at the moment.
Yeah. Can I share you a quick story?
Sure.
Okay, so I went to school for massage therapy, and I got done with school, and I would practice on family members and stuff, but I went through all the school and I graduated and all of that, and it was a great experience. I really loved it, but I started to notice a pattern emerging from my family members, and that pattern was that if anybody else walked into the room, be like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?" When I walked into the room, people were like grimacing and grabbing stuff that hurt, and and it became this nonverbal signal that I was supposed to be spending.
Oh, my back?
Yeah, my shoulder, my neck. I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they're grabbing their neck or something. It's like, oh, so there was this unspoken expectation that I was supposed to continue to spend all of my holidays rubbing people's backs and necks and whatever, and it came to the point where I dreaded going to those get-togethers, but I started saying no. Hey, could you rub my shoulder? No. And it was almost like this betrayal on their face, like I really disappointed them or something, but it was like I couldn't spend all my time doing that anymore. I just didn't have it in me to continue to give. And, like it was the best thing I could think to do with my time. And after a while they quit asking and they were okay, so.
Yeah, they didn't fall apart,
Yeah.
and they didn't wither away because you told them no.
Right. Yep. And
so we have to learn to do this.
And I would still, like, every once in a while, just grab somebody, by the neck and just rub their neck. It was my choice. It wasn't because it was an expectation. And so that's when I learned what Deb is talking to you about. And it was a great point in my life. So just my 2 cents.
Well, thank you for that example. Maybe they went and found their own chiropractor, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, maybe whatever you're providing, if you just say no, they'll figure out that other people can help them as well, that it doesn't always have to be you.
Yeah.
Or maybe
so right
it's
now,
exhausting.
Yeah, you have to be able to look in that mirror and see the beautiful person that you are inside. You have to be able to say, I love you. I am happy with who you are. You make me smile. You have to start concentrating on yourself and get that energy level pulled back up. Because, you're a great person. There's no reason why I should be feeling what I'm feeling from you. And I honestly and genuinely, no, it's all right. It's all right. Because hopefully right now, because it seems like it's picking up a little bit, I'm hoping maybe you can pull a little energy from me, because I have enough to give. And if it will help you, then you're more than welcome to it. But right now, you've got to concentrate on yourself.
Yeah. And the chat room's the chat room's been sending you hugs your whole call. So people are really reaching out with their hearts. So
Well,
Just know there's a lot of people that care.
Well, thank you. That's very kind. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you so much for
Well,
calling
thank you
in.
very much for taking your call, and I hope that wasn't a burden, Deb.
Not at all.
It's
but
not.
thank you.
No, never a burden. Never a burden, honey. Never a burden. And
Okay.
I keep in touch with us and let us know what's going on, and please start taking care of yourself.
Okay. There's just a lot of animals and a lot of people, and
There
they all
is,
hurt,
but
and-
you can't, honey. You cannot help everybody, and there's a lot of us out here that can help. So, you start taking care of yourself a little bit.
Okay.
And let them start finding
Okay.
some other people to help them. Okay.
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 Well, thank you so much
All
for your
right.
call.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, both of you.
All
Okay.
right. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you
See
for
ya.
calling. Good night.
Bye.
Okay. So the next caller is area code 903.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? I know this voice. I know this voice.
Yes, you should.
Hi, Stacy. How are you?
Hello. How are you all?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Debbie, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
Okay.
Stacy's on the phone.
So
Okay,
you know I
that's
have
what-
to
that's
call
what I thought.
in because I love both of you.
Oh, thank you.
We love you.
Oh.
I'll let Deb take it. Okay.
What can I help you with?
I'm just, you know me. I just want to know the general.
Okay. Well, I don't know. They're just so happy with everything that's going on with you at the moment that they're not sure what to say. It's like she's happy, and
I am happy. I'm very happy. And there's like a part of me that it's like I want to know that we're all happy.
oh, he's happy.
Yeah, you better be. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, your energy feels fantastic at the moment.
Oh, but that makes me feel so good.
Yeah, it's been a long road for you, but you came out on top. You did good.
Exactly.
And what's funny is they're talking about a lot more changes going on, and all for the good.
Oh. I love it. Love it.
I don't know which direction this is taking, but they're talking about adding on to the family.
There's a lot to add on to the family.
They're talking about.
I mean, my gosh, we have 5 kids, so.
Wow, that's awesome. That's
That's
a lot
why
of love.
I said I wasn't sure what direction it's taking, but I mean, they're definitely talking about adding on to the family. They're talking about.
He's covering his eyes.
They're talking about taking some trips towards the end of the summer.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes.
Let's see. What else? Anything else?
And that's one of the things we've been talking about doing after the kids have gone through their camps.
Really?
He says you're going on a cruise.
It's almost like, because it's a holdover from, well, you know what it's a holdover from, but anyway,
Yes.
I'm not getting
Yes.
into that. So, we got to keep the show PG at least. So, Lord. But yeah, they're talking about adding to the family. They're talking about trips, learning experiences.
Wow.
They're talking about the kids doing new things. It's like they've been comparing notes and almost making a list of, well, this is what we want to do. Can we do it?
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, honey, I see all great things coming. I don't see any. I barely even see a speed bump here and there. Yeah.
My husband is like, I'm all good. I'm all good. It's all good.
Yeah, at least through the end of the year, everything looks really good. I wouldn't worry too much about anything. I just share the smiles and be happy and settle into the afterglow of life. And yeah.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Deb.
You're very welcome.
So much. So much. So much.
I'm glad you called in. I really am. Glad to hear from you.
I miss you both.
Well, we miss you too, but we understand your plate's a little fuller than it's ever been, but in a good way. So we understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Give the mister a hello and tell him I like his picture frame, by the way.
Oh, yeah, seriously. Nice job. Way to go. Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, good night, Stacy.
Thank you.
Good night.
I love you both.
All right, we love you too.
Love
Take
you
care.
Too.
Okay, and our next one is coming from all the way down under. We're coming
from...
Yes, indeed. If I can unmute it, there it goes. And Australia, you're on the air, eh?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, good day. How you doing?
I'm sorry. I love the accent. I honestly do. I know. It's wonderful.
And can you not? Australia's a lovely place.
Absolutely. It is, except everything wants to eat you, but other than that, it's awesome.
Fun part is I've caught just about a lot of the things that want trying to eat me.
You gotta get me some Yowie pictures. That's what I want to see.
Well, I'm yet to see one of those.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that would. I know roughly where they would be, because they are also known as a bunyip. They'll be down in Victoria, in a town called Bunyip.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, if you make it down there, get us some photos. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I just should get my car going again.
All right.
By the end, everybody keeps finding their C's up on me.
Oh. Well, I'll let Deb take it from here.
Cars seem to give everybody a hard time there.
Shit. Sorry, I just Debra, I called about a month ago, and you said I could get one of those spiritual paintings. I think it was like from a shaman or something.
Uh-huh.
And anyway, I couldn't find a shaman, so I went to a Christian church to see if they can help, but I'm not sure if that's the type of painting that you meant or something or not.
No, it's not. No. You want from what was told was an Aboriginal. You want someone that is
I don't know any of those type around here, because most of the ones around here, Aborigines around here, either drink a lot of alcohol or smoke a lot of weed.
Oh my.
Yeah, so when they do that, it's like, yeah, I don't trust it.
Check around and see, because they're saying that you do have one within well, I won't say direct area, but you have someone there that if you check around that you can get in touch with. But yeah, you need someone that is closer to the earth and more in tune with nature. And I'm not saying that it won't be a Christian person, but they're not going to be as in tune as what an Aboriginal shaman is, and that's what you need.
Yeah, 'cause, like, I just wasn't too sure, and then it's like, I'll just see out this place for a bit, and then I just don't feel much different. So I figured, I'll better check to make sure, see if so it's got to be an Aboriginal shaman, okay?
Yes. You've got to. It's got to be someone that is more in tune with nature and understands natural things. Yeah.
And the other thing that you said that has been puzzling me big time, I can't get it out of my head. It's like, what does that mean? It's like, it's saying I was good with my hands and that I could invent something and sell that a bit, but I've got no idea what it was that I can make or anything.
Okay, Brent, you want to interpret, because I wasn't catching all of that.
He said that you said there's something he could make with his hands, but he still hasn't figured out what that is.
Oh, come on now.
I have no idea. Because the only thing I'm good with lately is flipping people the bird. That's the thing I'm good with, mate.
No, let's see if they can elaborate on that any. They're talking about. Okay. They're talking about something you had seen that you said, "Oh, I think I can do that." That you had on your mind. That Okay. And there again, we're going back to natural things, natural woods and stuff that you can make. But they're talking about, it's been there in your mind, and that you can get it done, and you can make some extra money with it.
Yeah, well, it must be in the section of mine that seems to be blocked off from me, because I cannot follow up on me what this thing is. Maybe I need to think before I can even think of it.
Well, try not to think on it too hard. Maybe then maybe it's in your subconscious and it's just sitting there waiting. Don't think about it too hard. See, unfortunately, some people tend to dwell on things and think on them too hard. It's just like looking for love. You don't always look for love. Love finds you.
Yeah, I tried
don't
looking
think
for love, and every time I found someone, they rejected me. So it's like, I'll give up. They can, if my love wants me, they can come find me.
There you go.
well, it'll happen. It'll happen.
That's the way it works.
The right one just hasn't crossed your path yet. But
Yeah, yes, I thought that the right one had, but turns out they weren't.
Oh, yeah, I've thought that a few times too. Yeah.
Things are always in our conscious. We hold a lot in our subconscious. Just let it flow. But it's definitely there.
Yeah. And to do with my car, there's one thing I want to ask. Should I get the guy to fix it or just replace the engine?
Oh wow. I don't mean to
I don't
laugh.
know what-
I don't mean to laugh, but honest to God, I never thought I'd hear mechanic questions. That just struck me as funny. Deb will rotate your tires.
Well,
Don't worry.
honestly, you are not. You're not talking to the car nicely.
Ooh.
Well, they got the car running, but it just some of the problems are just too. They got to take the whole freaking thing apart just to get to the problem.
Yeah.
To fix that problem or get them to replace it. One's more expensive than the other. That's all I can say.
No, actually, in the long run, check around for a motor. And actually, in the long run, that is going to be a little bit cheaper than trying to fix what's going on.
There you go.
Well, thankfully, it's got another motor that's done half the number of Ks that mine has. So.
But yeah,
he's got a motor that's done 150,000 K, and mine's done over 400,000 kilometers.
Wow.
Wow.
There's another 300 in that other one then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, your car does want you to talk nicer to it.
Ooh. There's something to that.
I've been nicer to it. I've been doing that lately, and she has been getting better. So quite everything I haven't exactly been doing the right things because whenever I've been driving, I might lose my temper, not directly at her, but she cops the brunt of it. So I definitely got to be nicer to her.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. Well, so I got to connect with the Aboriginal shaman because they're connected to the earth.
Yes.
And once that's done, my mind should be a bit clearer, and I should be able to then think of what it is I can do with my hands.
Yeah.
Maybe make a didgeridoo or something. I don't know.
Those things are cool.
Oh, I love a didgeridoo. I love listening to them. They are so awesome.
Yeah, they're just haunting. I love those things too.
I like to make one, but I can't play one for the life of me.
Well,
apparently what some of the Aborigines do, they're breathing at the same time as breathing out, like into their nose and straight away out to their mouth. Like how on earth do they do that? Like I cannot get it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I could either. But a human bagpipe or something, huh?
Yeah.
So.
It's a state of mind, I think, more than anything else.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and like I said earlier in the chat, many times I've been told that I'm monkey brain. In other words, my brain never settles. Just constantly in motion.
Well, that's probably something you got to work on for sure. You
Yeah.
got to still your mind.
Yeah, you have to take
I've
control.
tried to do that many times, and the next thing I know, about 3 or 4 seconds later, I'm thinking about something else. I just have trouble feeling it. Just make my mind settle, stay still. It's like, oh.
Got to find your moments. You got to find the moment, brother. That's a tough one.
Get a hold of the shaman and go ahead and I think you'll find that a lot of things will fall in place once that you talk with them and they start helping you.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, very good. I'm glad you got through.
Yes. I'm glad I was able to get through so I can clarify certain things. It's like, right, so it's going to be
Very
That
good.
cover shaman, not that one. But it's understandable. Thank you.
All right, brother. Thanks so much for calling, and it's good to hear from you. And take care and have a great day.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
All right, good night.
Yep. No worries.
I love it. No worries. All right. And our next one is coming from area code 313. You're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, area code 313. Are you there? Nobody there. Going once. Area code 313. Going twice. Are you there? All right. I'll skip that one. We'll go on to the next one and we'll check back with that one. So this is area code 804. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I just wanted to give you a call. So I'm not doing so hot.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. What's going on?
Well, like I kind of hit a crossroads here. Like my dad, I lost my dad a couple of years back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
And I'm not exactly sure what to do with myself.
Okay. Well, I'll let Deb take it from here, brother, but we're here, anytime. Just call in. But
Yeah,
it's all
really.
yours, Deb.
Okay, who am I talking to?
My name is Charles.
Charles. Oh, my husband's name is Charles. Well, honey, rest assured that your dad is still around you.
I'm sorry.
Your dad is still around you. His spirit.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, he says you've smelled him around you before.
Okay.
Understand when you lost him, you did not lose yourself. That
Okay.
for the most part, you have to pick yourself up and go. Yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself about things.
I know. It's just I miss him so much.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since my dad's been gone.
All right, I gotta mute you, and I'm really sorry, but I understand that something hateful and horrible happened, but that's not okay. That's not going to be ever okay. And he hung up. That's it's one thing to be
Okay.
upset about something horrible happening, but that's just ridiculous. You can't do that.
Charles,
He's
if you are where you can hear me, yeah, what you said was not good. I will give you this advice. Find someone. What you need is a medium, and I don't do channeling on the show. You need to find a medium because your dad is still around you, and he does have a message for you. Find yourself a medium and go and talk with them and get his message, because that is going to help you out a whole lot. And I hope you can hear what I'm saying. I really do.
You can't. Yeah, he's got so much anger, and if that really happened, if that's true, and I can't know for sure, but to hate a race because of an individual act is, even if you've seen a lot of people from that same race do things, that still doesn't disqualify a whole race of people. That's not fair. It's not good. It's not just. It's not right.
No, you measure the person by what they did. You don't measure them by, their whole race, because
you
there
can't.
are good and bad in everybody.
Exactly. No, if that is legitimate, if he's really suffering that much and he's dealing with so much hurt, I worry about that kind of person, because
I do.
I can see him, deciding something really drastic and horrible, and God, you got to stop that hate somewhere, brother. You can't carry it. You can't carry it. You can't perpetuate it. You just got to put it down and find some way to heal. If that was a legitimate call, it could just be a troll. I can't be sure, but if that is a legitimate call, you've got to find a way to get in touch with some kind of healing, because carrying that kind of pain, if it was genuine pain, you're going to either hurt yourself or hurt others, and you're going to continue a cycle of hatred. And that's wrong. That is so profoundly wrong. And it's certainly no way to honor somebody's memory. So if you love your father, if he really was struck down, honor his memory by living well, not by creating a tragedy out of it. So
Well, the feeling I'm getting, the message that his father wants to get through, I think is something that he needs to hear right now. And he needs to find somebody who can go ahead and get that message through to him.
Yeah.
And I think that will help heal him a whole lot.
Yeah, and I understand being in pain, but you can't lash out.
I understand that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what can I do? And to the ladies and gentlemen, I'm really sorry. I never would allow that on my show ever. I know pain. I know what it feels like to hurt about as much as you can possibly hurt. But, I would never have allowed that on my show, no matter how much pain and help he needed, because you can't bash an entire kind of people or entire race of people for the stupidity and ruthless act of one. Doesn't disqualify a whole race. You just can't do that. This is not that kind of age anymore. I don't know what to say. It's one of those things that happen, and I can't undo it, but I clearly am going to have to edit that out. So, which is unfortunate, because I haven't had to do that for a long, long time. We've always had really respectful callers and people being appropriate. Again, if he's really hurting, then I understand, and I really pray for him.
Trust me, he is.
Yeah, I believe that too, because I was feeling that, but at the same time, you got to find healing. You can't honor your father's memory by doing something hideous and horrible, and you can't honor his memory by wallowing in pain either. You have to honor that love and that memory by living. So, and living well, because that's the kind of person he made you to be. So, I don't know. I'm sure he probably isn't listening to any of this, but if he is, on the off chance that he is hearing this, then, I hope you find your path, brother. I really do. Because having someone taken away is got to be one of the most ruthless pains in the world. But, you have to find a way to continue somehow. So the other side of that is, Deb, that was actually the last call. We have made it to the end. So,
wow.
If you would please, I guess I don't know how I'll edit that out. I'm not really sure. I know YouTube has tools for it, but they're really awkward and uncomfortable, but I'll try to edit that out. I have to edit it out. There's no question I have to, but I'm hoping to leave this ending in here. But please tell people how to stay in touch with you and to get readings of their own, private readings.
Okay. My Facebook is Purple Mystic Readings by Deb, or you can email me at purplemysticreader@gmail.com.
Okay. Yeah, great. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've listened to any part of the show tonight, Deb is the real deal. This is what she does. She does do the private readings. Again, let me tell you, you won't find a better value for any amount of money than what you will and what she does. But her prices are the most reasonable you'll ever find, and you'll know you're getting a top quality reading. Not just a psychological banter game or somebody doing that kind of stuff. So she is the real deal. She loves what she does, and it's a gift of her heart. So please give her a chance to read for you. If you didn't get a chance to call in tonight, get a hold of her and get a private reading. And please make sure to check out our Paranormal Portal podcast. The latest episode dropped today, and that was the episode with Cindy Goodbreak. And it was a great episode. Some weird glitches happened on that show too, which you all voted to keep in, and so I did. It's all out there in its entirety out on wherever you find your podcasts, whether it's Pandora, Spotify, whatever, iTunes. It's available. So I'm sorry to have to end the show with that call. It didn't end well, but anyway, let's just have a great night. Again, I love you all. Be good, be kind, be nice. Take care of each other. Help each other out. Find the magic in every day, and remember to laugh as much as you can. All right, guys, have a great night. And Don and I will be back tomorrow with some mayhem, so I hope you guys will tune in and join us. So until then, sweet dreams.